Justin, on the positive side, you guys ran the ball tonight against the number one rush defense in the NFL. Kept you in the game. Is that something to build on?
For sure, most definitely. We preach being violent at the line of scrimmage and controlling the line of scrimmage. So, like you said, we had a good game on the ground.
A lot of new faces on your offense, obviously, with things changing. You hit John Metchie for a touchdown. A.D. Mitchell tonight makes his debut. I'm sure when you go back and watch the film, you're going to see you and he had multiple times in this game where you could have made a big play. Do you take something out of that you're that close to that part of it clicking as well?
Yeah, this week was his. He's been here for, a week and a half now, and we didn't have too many practices this week, so not really trying to make excuses, but just a little details, and, he's a talented player, a great worker, so I have no doubt that, we'll both clean it up. Of course, he wished he would have done better. I could have had some better throws for him, but like I said, we're just going to keep working and get on the same page for next week.
Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Quincy, what's your immediate reaction to this one? You were all over the field tonight. You had 8 tackles. And Aaron Glenn said you guys are going to be up for the fight, that you welcome it. And you brought it all night, but you were unable to get the win.
Yeah, the biggest thing, man, when you playing a team who they ain't gonna shy away from what they're doing, you just got to be consistent. So they showing us what they're going to do. We got to have those moments where we've been consistently in our gap, because they're going to continue running duo, continue running their stuff, continue running digs and stuff like that. So it's one of those things where who can be the most consistent at doing it. So, man, we might get 50 plays of just runs. You got to be able to stay in your gap, those all 50 plays. So it's kind of like one of those things. Then the penalties also, though, it's one of those things where you already create long drives and stuff like that. So then they can get in their bag and plays and stuff like that.
How difficult, you never make excuses, but how tough is it right now defensively that you guys are changing a lot of personnel back there because of injuries?
I'm not even going to say it's difficult. I'm also not going to use it as a excuse or anything. The biggest thing I tell those guys is, bro, it's an opportunity for, I ain't going to say next man up, but it's just an opportunity for the next guy that's in that role, for you to show what you're capable of, for you to show what your style of play is.
Drake May, you guys got to him. You got to him once. What was he doing as far as eluding the pocket and maybe extending plays at times?
Really on time, and for real, they had their favorite plays and their mindset and stuff, and they didn't shy away from those things. They were consistent until they made a play. So it's one of those things where we have to consistently do our job, be in the right positions, and then also play with good hands for the penalties and stuff like that. But most definitely, just being consistent on our job.
John, what are your immediate reactions after this game?
I think just got to clean up the little things, find a way to win. Looks like we're damn good when we can stay on the field. And I think that's just what it is, just cleaning up little things.
It seemed like offensively you guys had a ton of success anytime you guys had production on first down.
If you look at stats, you could say that. I think when we just get in the flow of playing our game, when we get in a rhythm, the offense kind of just flows, and we saw it in a couple good drives, and now we kind of have to go build on that. Look at the drives where it didn't work out, see what happened, and then just try and, find that rhythm and play our game.
Speak about that rhythm you guys established early on that beautifully orchestrated first drive that culminated on the touchdown run from Justin Fields.
Yeah, I think it's just it starts with the run, of course. It starts up front, and then everything kind of builds off that. And I think that's all. It's a mindset, and that's just not the O-line blocking. That's the whole offense. That's kind of where it starts.
Take me through your first touchdown as a Jet.
I think they either blitzed or they were in man or some type of blitz, and I just ran my crossing route. The O-line blocked really well. Justin threw a good ball. The defender fell down, so I was wide open. But I think it was just everyone doing their part, and that's kind of one of those plays where when everyone does their part, it's kind of like a handoff.
How good did that feel individually? Because you've only been here a couple weeks, and you're out there producing already.
Yeah, it's good to contribute to the team. I think the main thing is contribute to winning. The most important thing for us is winning. So although it was a good play, we got to figure out how to get more of those, and how to put points on the board every time we go on the field, because I believe we're really capable of that as an offense. We got to be able to get points every time we step on the field.
How excited are you potentially about working with Ed and I here, two newcomers, as you guys are going to have to carry through over the next few games without Garrett Wilson?
I think just be ready for the opportunity. Both of us have a large skill set, and we're excited to contribute to the team. We're excited to help the team, and I think the sky's the limit for not just the offense but the team as a whole. Just cleaning up the little things all around. I think if we do that, we'll be in a pretty good place.
John, appreciate your time.